Dreamland Beach, absolute carnage. I'd say more nightmare beach. Welcome to Uluwatu and welcome to another Gaz Right vlog. It's the final week of Nines and Shady exploring this beautiful tropical paradise. We've got a silly villa lined up, which of course we'll give you a little tour of a little bit later. Beaches, brunches, gorgeous sunset spots, the best places to get some caffeine, some birwaris in the system. We've got a fire breathing show and one of Bali's most prestigious and famous temples. If you enjoy what you see, hit the subscribe button down below. We're still en route to 2K subs. Let's get cooking, baby. Day number one, stop number one. The team were expecting torrential thunderstorms, rain and a terrible day. So we're about to go to a brewery. However, there was a glimpse, a glimmering of hope and sunshine. So we thought we'll get down to Padang Padang Beach and we've had an unbelievable day. So one thing out here is the weather forecast says one thing, but it could be the absolute opposite. We've been here the whole day from about 9:30 AM and it's been pure sun the whole time. Ginger and the Northern are getting absolutely peppered, so make sure you've got your factor 30, 40 and 50 stocked up. Padang Padang Beach, beautiful setup. It is quite small, in kind of like a little cove, all kind of rockery around the outside. But yeah, lovely little setting, a lovely little spot for a little day. It's 75p to get in, so yeah, obviously, and you need to make sure you bring cash. So to get down here, bring some cash, and then you have to walk down like these stairs. I would say it takes like 3-4 minutes on the way down, 5-6 minutes on the way up, but it is pretty steep and extremely narrow as well. So if you are a little bit claustrophobic like myself and Shady, do bear that in mind, because yeah, it was a little bit airy when yeah, you were walking down. And then the other main thing to watch out for here is there are monkeys on the beach and at the sides of the beach. So if you are going to bring food, make sure it's locked up. There's a bloke who had his iPad stolen, so I've literally seen a monkey sat on a rock holding an iPad. Unbelievable scenes, and he just bartered with them until they gave him some food, and yeah, the guy got his iPad back. The case was a bit battered, but yeah, the rest of it was fine. And obviously, yeah, sent the drone up, so hopefully you're seeing some crispy, smooth, silky shots battering into the old retinas as we speak. The beach is kind of small itself, but you kind of swim out. It's rocky underfoot. I've not got any of those weird shoe things that a lot of people rock, but if you did want a little bit more comfortable experience, I'll probably bring some of those. But yeah, nice kind of turquoisey green waters. You can swim quite far out, and then there's people surfing in the distance. So it's just an absolute ruthless scene. It already gets the G-Dub seal of approval. Look at this, baby. What more do you want for day one? And the birwaris haven't even started flowing yet. Welcome to my crib, come on in. This is what £37 each per night gets you. About a 7-minute walk from, I say 7-minute walk, I'm selling absolute dreams at 7-minute taxi from the beach. Ange and Shady do not come with the villa itself. We've got a lovely little pool yet, no one yet to christen it, but nice open plan outside space. Obviously you can't be leaving too many snacks, too many treats out, otherwise the ants and maybe the monkeys we've just seen at the beach will be coming to get you. A nice little fridge, nice little hob to whip up a few of the old meals. This sofa, by the way, well, I don't know what it is about Bali, but the extra depth on the sofa, extra comfort, it's a big yes from the team. We've got fans going off, just keeping us nice and cool, nice and chilled. Obviously Shady in the pool as well. Me and the king on bedroom number 2. Ice cold. The beds are actually really firm, but I actually prefer that. It's nice on the back. Some of the ones we've had recently have been, yeah, an absolute killer. One thing that I do think is absolutely top drawer is this kind of like, I'm gonna say wardrobe type area, but yeah, place to hang your stuff up, which is pretty nice and neat. Follow me in here, Emma Nilla's broke my leg. Huge shower. Should have shut the lights on first. Emma King also does not come with the villa, but yeah, nice and spacious, which is of course the things we love to see. And then obviously Ange and Kippenberg, they're on the other side. They're on the old double. Ange in the pool. Oh God. It goes down to £30 a night if Ange comes with it. And then yeah, the master bedroom, his and hers, the couple suite. Look at Sammy, legend of the scene. She'll hate that. If anyone steals Sammy, they'll be in trouble. But again, it's a mirror on this side. Have they locked it? Can't get through. They've locked the door. Not sure what they've done there. We're all hell's breaking loose. But yeah, let's go back outside that way, Em. And yeah, Angie's in the pool. Day number 2, just got a fresh trim, but first let me talk to you about an unbelievable little number called Mason. Mason, one of the two, M-A-S-O-N, silly restaurant, like vibes, absolutely out of control, rocked up without a booking, so unfortunately we were on a little bit of a B-Tech table just at the front, but yeah, the food was absolutely phenomenal. Went for a little octopus carpaccio to start with, bit of sourdough bread, salted butter just to get the old creative juices flowing, and a little bit of halloumi and hot honey on the top. There's only one person who makes it better, and that is Emma King. And then for main, went for the peri peri chicken. It was absolutely sensational, a little bit spicy, a little bit sweet, succulent on the breast, succulent on the thigh, and yeah, just melting and falling off the bone. Ange was on a little tuna number, which actually made it look like an actual steak. I've never actually seen it cut like that before. And Shady was on the pork loin. All of us were like absolute straight 10 out of 10. The food was banging. But day number 2, we're here, a little bit overcast. I think one thing I've learned in Bali so far is if it says the weather's good, the weather might be good, the weather might be bad. If it says it's going to have tropical thunderstorm, like it said yesterday, you might have an absolute beautiful day. So I'd always just take it with a grain of salt. Obviously have a plan, have a backup plan, and that is where after a week, well 9 days out of the gym, I literally had Bali belly for 7 days, absolutely killer, lost serious amounts of weight. However, today is the day we're going back into the old gym, going back lifting some small weights around, and obviously doing a few of the old calf raises, which are going to be flying into the old eyes very shortly for yourself. But yeah, got a little fresh trim. The front, the back isn't, sorry, the front is okay, the back is seriously aggressive. Not sure if you can see that. Went for the high fade, and whoo, baby, it is high as chips. Anyway, we digress. We're going to fade a little bit of music here. We're going to lift some weights. We're going to be getting absolutely wedge-wary, following the Pure Boys. Let's get it, baby.
Yeah, I gotta keep dreaming, gotta keep going. Yeah, I gotta keep pushing, gotta keep breathing. Yeah, I gotta keep working. Yeah, at least for the moment, it's out with a million. And I want my mansion, so my family knows that we are set for life. Yeah, ain't nothing that's gonna take over. Shit, know when they gonna take it, but I grab it. I'ma have it, I've been cut on my habits. So I gotta do it, man, I tell them the madness. Cause I be really good, man, I want my status. Damn, they gonna see that I do this, they gonna see that I did this though. Now they say, oh shit, I can't do the same when you kidding, bro. Cause I spend my time just working, but I spend my time just grinding. But I spend my time in the studio with these lyrics, just combining, just fortune all these diamonds, cause I made it from far, and nobody believes.
After all that good work in the gym, we're going to put all the calories straight back on the rig, holding the mic like this so we don't get copyrighted. So hopefully, if you're hearing my wispy tones, it's because YouTube has let this one pass. We've got the Black Sand Pineapple Sour located here. I think that's going to be a little spicy number. We've got the Summer Pale Ale, Island Brewery in the middle, all about 4.3, 4.7%, and we've got the Bee Hazy on the left-hand side. We're going to go left to right and see what they say. A little taste test, of course, for the boys. Okay, a lot fruitier than I imagined. Not very, I mean, that's what I would say is like a bit of a sour, to be honest. So when we get to this bad boy, this is about to absolutely blow the socks off me. Second up, the Summer Pale Ale. Hopefully this is going to be the fan favourite. It's usually the colour that myself and Shady go for. I already know Shady, this is going to be his favourite. Nectar of the absolute gods. And finally, we've got the Black Sand Pineapple Sour. I expect pure spice from this one. You know what, I think my resident sommelier from the north of England is going to do a taste test. However, when he passed these beers over, I think he actually switched them. That Shady is actually the Bee Hazy. That one is the Summer Pale Ale, and that, as tested by myself, is actually the sour. That's unbelievably sour. But yeah, I would definitely say these two are the nicest. The middle one is top draw, and we're going to pass over, as we say now, to the resident himself.
Good evening. I can't say that I've been in the gym today, but I've been catching a few rays, so I still deserve a pint. Here we go. Very different, very different. Let's keep going.
No black magic on offer today from Shady.
Yeah, really like that. Really like that. Excellent drink. Let's just bomb in for the third. That's definitely the sour. A lot of people don't like sours, but coming from the north of England, I've sampled one or two in my time, and it is quite nice.
Yeah, Shady's done me over on passing those over. Luckily, I've got a bit of nose for the beers, and that is definitely the sour. This one, 3-4 out of 10. It's nicer than a lot of the sours I've had, to be honest, but yeah, I'm going to be sticking on the summer pale ales all day long. Cheers now. Cheers to the king. Who is the king? If you know, let me know in the comments. The morning after getting a little bit of the old Greek yogurt in the bones, and of course some of the old aqua. The team are on the coffees, but we're holding that for a little bit later. Bench Brewery review. The setting, unbelievable. The atmosphere, good music. However, the beer, mid-tier for me. There wasn't one super standout where me or Shady thought, yeah, that was absolutely top notch. If you're going to go to a brewery in Bali, check out the Changi vlog and go to Black Sand Brewery. However, we do have a recommendation for you. I'll put the name on the screen now because it's something like Disco Pizza. No idea what the rest is, but go on a Wednesday. The cocktail's like £3.25 and they're unreal. We went for the Noosa Pina Colada, which was absolutely top draw. The espresso martini played a little bit of ball, and there was also like a special like naked mojito, a little bit of mint elderflower type flavors in there, nice and fresh. But the team just chilling today. Emma, of course, the queen of grab, got a coffee order in and just surveying the kingdom. Things you love to see. Pill review, Em, good? Yeah, Arabica coffee is absolutely next level, to be fair. So if you are going to order something, get that in the system. And we got Shady. Kippenberg. Emma's trying to relax and she's got Ange in behind her, worrying. See you on the beach. Cheers now. Oh baby, have we got lots to catch up on. So Thomas Beach itself, I think it's very steep to get down to, so do bear that in mind. Where the taxi drops you off, I would probably say it's a 10-minute walk. On the way down, super steep steps. So what does that mean? It's going to be absolutely battering the quads on the old way back up. If you're looking for like a golden beach, and do you know what I mean, a place where you can kind of walk out really far, I think, do you know what I mean, the beach is very nice. You can walk out pretty far. However, underfoot is very rocky, so I would definitely take some form of shoes. Obviously, I was in the versatile bit of kit, aka the old crocodiles, the Crocs. So I would either have those or the weird little water jelly shoes, which Shady and Neens are usually rocking, because if you've not got those, even if you walk out, it's only up to like, I'd say my knees, or even lower than my knees for myself, but it is unbelievably rocky, and you can walk out super far. So if you do want like big waves for surfing, I do not think it is the vibe there. But again, it's nice to mix it up and get a little bit of versatility in terms of the beaches and what they offer. Loads of little spots. It's a lot bigger as well than the beach we went to the day before, so you can kind of walk down super far and take it all in. There are a couple of restaurants, very basic stuff, like noodle dishes, rice dishes, super economical. It's like £2–3 for a dish, or you can get like fries and stuff like that, or if you want a little birwari. They're all cash only, so do take some of the old cash with you. And speaking of the cash front, if you do want a sun lounger, so it's free to go onto the beach, however it is £2.50 if you want a sun lounger for the whole day, an umbrella, which obviously the Ginger, the Northerner, want to rest our legs and rest ourselves from the old sun battering against the skin, so do bear that in mind. After that, we went to a place called Suka. It is at the top of the road where the entrance to the beach is. I would 100% recommend it. They had a little Aperol happy hour, which was sensational. It's about £3.20 an Aperol, not the best ones I've ever had. However, do you know what I mean? When we're going to Italy, when we're going to places like Malta, the bar is pretty high on the old Aperol front, but yeah, still very, very good. 2-for-1 offer, which is of course the things we love to see on this channel. Got a little burrito bowl. Shady was on a katsu sandwich, both very, very good. I would say it was like a snack rather than a full-on meal, but obviously just tidied us over to the evening. And we went to a place called Salita for dinner. Vibey place, Mexican place. We had the sombreros on, we had the hat, we're throwing a couple shapes, beer waris are flowing. I actually prefer the Bintang Crystal, a little bit more like a Sol. Obviously when you bang a little lime warin on in there, that is obviously pretty top draw. And then yeah, we all went for the fajitas, obviously. Ange on the vegetarian ones, Oslot all on the chicken ones. A silly amount of chicken, so if you're looking to get a few of the old protons in the system, I would definitely recommend there. Super, super nice staff, and it worked out like £14 a person, with like 3 drinks each, fajitas. So yeah, I would say a very, very good value. We just come to, sorry, that was Thomas Beach yesterday. And I will back, no, we're at Dreamland Beach right now, and the waves here are absolutely mental. I'll give a little bit of review later. I'll whack you up in the old bird, in the old drone very shortly, so you can get that aerial top-down view, giving you a little macro look at the old landscape. However, just beware of this. Our taxi driver dropped us off at the wrong place, even though we booked a grab. And then some guy come over demanding, oh yeah, here's a ticket to go to the beach. However, you're not fooling G-Dubs and the King that easily. So watch out. That's the first time in the whole of our, well, we've been in Indonesia, in Bali for a month, and the first time where someone's tried to scam us. So do bear in mind, it was only for 20,000. We didn't pay it. So just, if that happens, just walk past them. It's free to go on the beach. And then if you do want a sun lounge, it's a little bit more here, but the beach here is absolutely beautiful. Turquoise waters, the waves behind me are absolutely flying in, so I'll give you a little bit more of a look at that. But yeah, we pay £5 a person for a sun lounger with an umbrella, and yeah, we'll take you on the beach and I'll send you up in the bird, music fading in. Let's get it, baby. Dreamland Beach, absolute carnage. I'd say more nightmare beach if you ask me. It is loose as chips. We got here early morning. The waves are so big and so strong. There's a few people swimming out. They often call me Bolton's answer to Michael Phelps. When I say they often call me, no one has ever called me that. However, we digress from the point. This beach is crazy. If you want to surf or if you enjoy getting thrown around by big waves, this is the one for you. If you want to get in the water, tranquil, relax and enjoy yourself, you do not want to come here. Beautiful beach, nice golden sands, sunlight just chilling. However, the waves are the biggest waves I've ever seen and ever been in. Like there's times where like you're literally just getting thrown out as like the riptide, the currents bring you back out. So do bear that in mind. Obviously, I'd like to take the time to speak about today's sponsor, the Bintans. They've been keeping us going day in, day out. So shout out to the boys, keeping us hydrated. A few different places to get food, a little beer wari, just on the waterfront looking at, and let's get a little pano, have a little look at the food as well on the way back in. But yeah, beautiful colours. We've got the turquoises, we've got the blues, we've got the nice view into the distance of the rockery. There's people playing a little bit of the old cricket. It's just a good vibe all day long. However, yeah, do beware. Again, I've mentioned Iceland a million times. It is very similar to Reynis Fair, Black Sand Beach. This time it's because you're going to be getting absolutely thrown about the place. We've gone for the club sandwich. I'd love to try more Balinese food. However, I am severely allergic to nuts, as you know. So we will give a little taste test. Jesus Christ, good job I put my finger in that. It's got a massive thing through the middle of it. See what it's saying. Good amount of chicken. Banging, banging, bintang. Cheers now. It's now the morning after, Ange pretending to read by the pool. Lots, as always, to catch up on. Banger recommendation, the first sunset we've seen in a little while in Uluwatu, and it was absolutely sensational. Get yourself over to Single Fins I'm not going to say beach club, single fins. Silly setup there. There's loads of different spots. I thought it was going to be tiny, just like a few different benches just overlooking, but it is top drawer. The food looked top drawer. We were on some little bintang crystals, on the ice cold glass of rosé, but there's loads of different places to see. I would definitely try booking in advance. We winged it. We turned up at 5:30. Sunset's about 6:15 here, and we managed to get an absolutely unbelievable spot. Somebody was leaving just as we turned up, which is, of course, the things you love to see. Jack Parker will hate that if he's watching. But yeah, the sunset was absolutely top drawer. The sun sets into the sea. There was a little bit of cloud cover, so when it got really low, you could only just see it eclipsing in the distance. But again, I'm going to still give it a strong 9 out of 10. Went for a little bit of dinner vibes at a place called Soraya. I'll whack the name on the old screen, of course. Now, very good. Again, I'm going to give it a 7.5/8 out of 10. Nice setting, super reasonably priced. And yeah, the food was pretty decent on a little beef and chicken stroganoff, the little double. And then the team finished off the evening at Gabet's, which is kind of like a karaoke / sports bar. So if you do want to watch any football, obviously we're watching the Euros, I would get yourself in there. They do have pints, which is the things we love to see. Loads of options on the pints, and it was actually nice. A few of the Bintang pints we've got before are very mid-tier. So yeah, the beers were good. They come in a little stein, top drawer, and we had a few cocktails to finish the night off. So yeah, unbelievable. If you only want one recommendation out of that, go to Single Fins, because the sunset was beautiful. Maybe one of the best I've ever seen. Get it on the list. The channel started as a travel channel, but we're slowly but surely digressing and divulging and just diversifying into a food and drink channel. We came here on the first day and there's a lot of live music, so I'm just going to give a little talk over the food, which is scintillating. And we're going to go for yours first. Look at the king prawns. They literally look like a couple of sharks on there. Silly amounts, silly combinations. And lift up the baguette. So we've gone for, what is it, the caprese salad with the sun-dried tomatoes, the fresh mozzarella, burrata mozzarella, one of the two, potato, tomato. However, the star of the show, we do love a Nando's, of course. We've gone for not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 gravies, because we need the juices, do you know what I mean, running in and just getting amongst it. The chicken is absolutely sensational. Have a little close-up on that. And on cue, the orange juice, as if they've literally just picked it off the branches themselves. This stuff is unbelievable. Get a little taste test to finish it off. That is vitamin C going straight into the old bones. Don't want to get copyrighted, so I'm already telling you to bang it. Get a little closer while I pour the gravy, and we'll finish it off right about now. Oh baby. Can't wait to get stuck in. Cheers now. We started on Padang Padang Beach, so we're going to end on Padang Padang Beach. Uluwatu, beautiful sunset, beautiful, but Uluwatu as a whole has been absolutely phenomenal. Nothing but good words to say about it. In terms of the food, the standard of food, the quality here is on an absolute another level. If you've got one highlight for myself, it has to be Mason's. Silly vibes, silly service, and the food there is ridiculous. Me and them shared a main dish, and you know me, obviously I love to double down on meals, so that's how big the bloody portions were in there. The vibes were off the charts. The beaches, I say the best ones are here, Padang Padang, and then obviously down in the distance where we've got Dreamland, the beach there, golden sands. However, you are going to need to be a semi-decent swimmer, because you're going to be thrown around by those waves, if I can even get my words out. My mum and dad, Shady and Neen's, legends of the sea. They've started in the last 3 videos. I just left, so me and them, a little bit teary, a little bit sad, and I think that it just identifies to me and them that you can come to an amazing place like Uluwatu. It's a straight 10 out of 10, get it on the list, but life is better, and life is, do you know what I mean, amplified by the people around you. So it's great to spend some extra time with them. Hopefully they'll be back on the channel very shortly. We go to Lombok in a couple of days, so the content is coming thick and fast. I'm going to be moving to a few day vlogs moving forward, so whatever you want to see me do, eat, drink, exercise, whatever the top comment is on each video, I'm going to be doing that the following day. So bang a message down in the comments. While you're there, hit that subscribe button. We're still en route to 2K views. We're going to try and keep this going as long as we can. Sunsets in the eyes, the king behind the camera. It's a beautiful Sunday. I'll see you in the next one, baby. And remember, the chef is always cooking.